Hi, Dr. Alina, Boutique Bodyworks. I'm back in my kitchen with another quick, easy recipe that's healthy. We're going to start with grilling our tofu first. And again, I'm doing this from start to finish with all the nitty-gritty details so that you get an idea of actually the timing, that it doesn't take that long to make a healthy meal. Okay, so now you can see my pan. I'm going to add olive oil. My olive oil of choice. Just about a tablespoon. Get my tofu. Okay, this is a good opportunity to talk about how to care for your tofu since I'm starting with a new package. So let's go ahead and show that. So when you've got tofu, you need to keep it in water. So I'm going to take it out of the package, slice what I need, and then put it into a container with water. I like to use glass. My glass storage containers. I'm going to cut the package. There's water in there. Now I'm going to slice just a little bit. Since this one is kind of narrow in shape, I'm going to use 3 slices to put into my frying pan. And then let's go back to the tofu to show you how to store it. So, place it in the glass container. Water. You want it to be covered. So that's enough water. And then you keep it in the fridge. Today we're going to do cabbage. I already have one started. And we are going to do with apple. Okay, so 1 small apple. So wash that. Cut some cabbage. In the meantime, let's get this going. Turning it on medium-low to cook the tofu. I'm working away at my cabbage little by little. So. Myself a nice thick piece. Not the best knife, I need to sharpen my knives. And we're going to slice it this way to smaller pieces. Cabbage is so good for you. It is full of sulfur compounds. Sulfur is necessary for methylation. Methylation is the process of adding a sulfur group when metabolized with cellular function, with every single moment of cellular function, every reaction requires sulfur. And so all of the brassicas cruciferous vegetables are high in sulfur and good for you for that reason. Not to mention all of the nice fiber that comes in that plant group. Okay, so we've got that ready to go into the frying pan. Next, our apple. Apple and cabbage is a combination traditional in my Polish culture, and it goes really nicely. You can do it with red cabbage, green cabbage, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what kind of apple either. Red apple skins contain some antioxidants and plant polyphenols that are especially good for us, good for the heart. So eating the skin, as long as it's cleaned and washed, is good for us. I do eat organic to reduce pesticide load so that I'm safe to eat skins once cleaned as well. So these apples are organic. Now I'm going to chop them fairly small, like so. And how much apple? Well, it just depends how sweet or not sweet you want to make this dish. So I'm going to start with 3 of these quarters. I don't want to overpower the sweetness with this because it is a savory dish, so I think I'm going to do just that and eat this while I cook. Back to the frying pan. Okay. Turn those over. While it's crisping on that side, let's go ahead and add the cabbage to cook. This is such an easy recipe. Now, traditionally, cabbage and apple would be cooked in a pot together, and you can add some onion actually. I didn't today. You would go very light on the onion. Okay. Now, I'm going to use my tamari or soy sauce to salt. Then there's the one of choice. Adds that umami as well as fermented goodness. So I'm morsseling my tofu to bite-sized pieces. Yep, I'm eating while I'm talking. My apple piece. Okay, so this is getting a little soft, the cabbage. I'm going to add my apple now. So I don't want to overcook the apple, so that's why I added last. And turn down to low to slow down the cooking. Now, to flavor this, I'm going to add a little bit of ginger and caraway. Caraway seeds are very traditional in my culture, Polish, and they are delicious. If you're not used to it, you may or may not like it. You don't know till you try. I love them, personally. A little bit of ginger. Let the heat dissipate the flavors in the spices we just added. And I think we'll turn the heat right off. We'll let this sit for a minute so that little trick, the pan, notice there's a little bit of browning from the food stuck. If you let this sit, the moisture of the food is going to lift that right off. Okay, so we'll let that sit. Hang on, let's grab a plate. So my protein was had with tofu. I'm going to add a little extra protein and healthy fats with some cashews. Voila, just a few. It's healthy fats, but it is fats, so I don't want too much. And now, look at that brown, comes right off. The crispy part of the food cooked into the pan. And now I'll be able to wash my pan so much easier. Okay, so let's move over here. I don't like to waste, as you see. Got some Parmesan, more umami, a little bit of protein. If you're vegan, you can skip the Parmesan cheese, but it does add a nice flavor, kind of rounds and warms out the flavors. Offsets the tartness of the apple. And that's it. Nice and simple. So we have a full meal, mostly plants. You could add some brown rice or grain of choice, just half a cup if you like, for some a little bit of healthy starch and extra fiber and to keep you full. But that's it for today. So you got your apple, cabbage, tofu, cashews. We flavored, well, we cooked in olive oil. We flavored with tamari, organic soy sauce. We cooked, also flavored with a little bit of ginger and caraway seeds, and then the Parmesan sprinkled on top. Play with it, adjust as you like for your tastes, but hopefully that gives you some idea. And yeah, for a more complete meal, you could put this on a bed of rice or quinoa or other whole grains. Just make sure they're whole, so brown rice, not white. And hope that gives you some ideas for a complete meal. And once again, that did not take very long. We are at 14 minutes. Yay. Until next time, bye for now.